Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. So we have Be Gentle with Yourself as a second card. If you're interested in seeing this reading, please make sure to just click on the little circle icon of my channel below this video, and it'll send you to the home page. It's the video right before this one. Be gentle with yourself. So we're getting advice from Spirit, and I think that Spirit just wants you to be very kind to yourself at this point. We're dealing with the heart space. It's very obvious to me in the last couple of weeks that we have been really concentrating on the heart space. And it wants you to be like a child in some ways. Be tender to yourself. Be tender. Tenderness is important to unlocking all of the fears. Love unlocks fear. It's kind of a thing, right? When you pour some love on the boo-boo, it helps. You do it when you're a kid. Same thing happens with the adult. We just forget that we need to do that stuff. I had Elevate Your Energy showing up. Believe. I like this one. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape. The best relationships blossom. And the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. And I do believe that if you have the right vibe, Pisces, you definitely are helping. You're giving a leg up to what you want in life. If you surround yourself with drama all the time, it can be very interesting in the way that comes in. The World card in this deck looks exactly like this card. Let me see if I can... Where is that deck? Oh, it just went here. It's kind of funny because I looked at it and I got confused for a moment. I didn't know there was one. I know there's a lot with butterflies, but it's kind of interesting how it really, really looks like it. Let me see here. I'm just going to... The Tarot of Oneness. I'm going to find it because I need to show it. I need to show it to you. I need, right, Pisces? I do. We've already pulled all the cards, but... And where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. I mean, you know, like just... So it's giving me that sensation of... You're almost at the end of things, and how you get to it, how do you get to completion, is by noticing your blessing and elevate your energy tried to come out. I told you, right? And there it is. Interesting. Gratitude puts us in a position of having, instead of wanting, thanking, rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. Right. So again, talking about your energy and putting it in the right place. Elevate your energy, coming in with it as well. Your thoughts are vibrations that attract possible or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breath work, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, and prosperity into your life. Absolutely. Look at all these hearts showing up. Okay. Yesterday we had that forgiveness card or whatever. I'm sorry. And it had all of these hearts in it as well. So, absolutely. You know what? I'm going to pull this World card and I'm going to put it right there with it because it's just beautiful. It just matches, right? It matches. So, what deck are we going to use today? I think I'm going to go back to Raise Your Vibrations. Since we're talking about vibrations, might as well stick to the deck. Okay, this card doesn't want to come. Your divine facet of the universe. Okay. Thank you to everybody who's donated to the channel. I just wanted to put that out there. Some people think that even if they donate a little, I've heard comments like, I'm sorry, I could give you more. You know what? Doesn't matter. Even if it's like 50 cents a dollar, it doesn't matter. Everything that you can give is meaningful. I'm not trying to downplay what if you're giving more, but it's quite all right. You don't need to justify anything that you give. The spirit of giving is telling somebody, you know, I enjoy what you do, and I'm grateful for that you are here, and I'm supporting you. So I never, ever care about the amount. I just care that somebody took the time to do it. And for those of you who come and support me every day, I'm very grateful that you come and give me the views that I need. Because ultimately the ads that are on the videos also pay me, and that helps. So ads on the channel, as annoying as they are, help. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for all of you. Take the weight of the world off of your shoulders. Didn't we already have this? Take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Maybe it's worth repeating. But I think that's what they've been saying, right? That shifts your perspective. So let's let them speak, right? Take the weight of the world off your shoulder and shift your perspective. I lovingly accept myself. That works too. That is most definitely the heart chakra. That's the throat. Clear your karma. See this from a higher perspective. I think we've seen some of these already. Weight of the world. I know it says clear your karma, but just the fact that like the justice, we saw it this week sometime, it came through. Get yourself out of that dark place, out of that heaviness that's coming in. I'm going to read Shift Your Perspective, or look for it anyway. See what they have to offer with that. And these we haven't seen. So, let's see what it has to offer us, Pisces. So, of course, perspective is the way you see things, right? The way you see and interpret things. It's a point of view. And this is a great time to learn about your own perspective. Okay? All of this is to teach you how you can expand or limit your capacity to see bigger things, right? The ego and the mind, they like to play games and tricks, and it can make our perception faulty. So if any challenges that you've met in the past have brought you there, or stopped you from seeing the clarity and the direction in your life, there's a good chance that your perspective has had a role in that. Okay? And what you focus on has a lot to do with the reality that you see in life. So always take a moment to step back And ask yourself if you could see things from a different point of view. That comes with forgiveness, that comes with ideas for business, that comes on love. Ask yourself if there's a different point of view. Really throw yourself into the immersion of getting that knowledge. Okay? And ask yourself if you can take the ego right out of it. That inner voice that talks from a space of lack or lack of clarity or just a mentality of lack, right? And look from inside instead of outside of yourself. Because perspective can also have a great impact on also anxiety, overwhelm. And sometimes, again, that's just the ego talking, right? There's always opportunities moving towards you. The idea is you have to be able to see them. You have to be able to see them. If you can't, if your perspective is stopping you from seeing them, then it's very hard. So this one is, of course, because all the purple is from the third eye's perspective. I lovingly accept myself. Let's see for this one what it has to offer. They're saying it's one of the biggest challenges to overcome, to love yourself. It's almost so much easier to love almost outside of yourself, isn't it? Everything is outside. I don't know if that's specifically done. I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking when we come in with this individuality, that's why we have such a hard time when we come in these physical forms to integrate like the inside, the love and the ability to accept from the inside out, not the other way around. We always go outside for things. I think when we forget our spiritual beings and we're integrating them and we get that journey forgetfulness is what I call it. With it comes the faultiness of looking for things outside of oneself. Okay? And loving yourself has to do a lot with self-acceptance as well. And again, the ego, the very physical part I find of ego, makes things conditional, right? I will love myself when my body is perfect, when I finish that project, and so on and so forth. When all is perfect, then I will do it. When I have, cleaned everything out in a specific way, then it will be perfect. I will be perfect. But love is unconditional. It goes beyond boundaries and achievements and vanity. And loving yourself is to see the great spark of light and goodness and the depth of being and that spirituality that you keep having to try to reconnect to, right? It's about respecting yourself, the environment you're in, and all the different stages of life. Even if there's a mess, I'm the great one to say, clean up your mess. And I'm constantly cleaning up sometimes the same mess. Because sometimes the love is in the mess. The other day I was thinking about it. You have these houses that haven't been touched. They don't have a mess in it. But they have dust and they have that empty feeling to them. Some things are still stacked perfectly where they were left. But you feel the emptiness in that space. When you come in this space right here, there's life here. There's different scents, right? Sense of Jane and sense of like old coffee sometimes, and the air is moving around and dust doesn't accumulate because everything gets touched. And there's life here, even though there's a mess. So don't be so hard on yourself when there are messes, okay? That's all I'm saying. Respect the fact that you are embodying that energy and you're bringing that energy to that room. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all good, actually. It's you, okay? It's no perfect and imperfect. It's just simply you. It's about being willing to respect that the body you're in is a miraculous vehicle in which you're able to experience the brightness of your soul. I love the way they say that. That's perfect. Okay? It's about the soul anyway. It's not about perfection of things. So honor who you are. It's about more than the self-perceived stuff that you see, the flaws, and finding beauty everywhere. It's deciding that you're not going to be represented by negativity or negative opinion, fear, or anything else that comes between you and how beautiful and good you are. Okay? Love who you are. Recognize this truth, that you are love, head to toe, body to soul. Very nice. I like it. So, Pisces, let's continue. Let's take from the Sacred Creator. Let's see what they have to say. I told you these would be soft readings, right? All right. What does your soul say? I think we've had this before too, and probably on the same day. You guys go look. You let me know. I'm pretty sure I've seen these together. Choose who you are becoming. Move beyond intention to belief. And let's pick another one. Just because we can. Creator Earth. Some of the stuff is coming back out now, which makes sense, of course, because, well, we're using the same cards. And although we haven't had a lot of doubles, but yeah. I guess because this is spiritual message, a lot of the same things are coming through again. What does your soul say, Pisces? What does your soul say? It's not about the body, it's about the soul, it's about the inside, right? Choose who you are becoming. That's exactly. Are you becoming somebody who gets stuck in the past, in resentment? Are you elevating your energy? Are you a person going, I'm elevating my energy. I am noticing my blessings. I believe. I'm gentle with myself. That's who I am becoming. That is who I am. Move beyond intention to belief. So stop just saying it. Now believe it. Creative Earth, what anchors you to the ground that helps your other energies find their way. I was talking about that earlier, and that's coming in again for me. So I'm going to read these two because I don't think I've seen these two. And I think I'm going to choose who you are becoming. So this one is number 7. I love that, 7. The theme for the year is 7. And if you've been with me, you know, since the beginning of the year, I've been preaching that. The future belongs to who you are becoming, right? Absolutely. You are a multi-passionate, multi-talented, creative being of infinite potential. Choosing who you want to be can feel overwhelming sometimes. And here again is the overwhelm, right? So it's time to make a choice. It is. That will allow you to grow into the best version of who you want to be. So it's about movement that you make when you're chasing where you want to go. The star card that we saw earlier, okay? You're choosing that movement right there. Did we have movement here again? Or no, that was yesterday. It doesn't matter. It still applies, okay? You're choosing where to go in the most beautiful version of you. You have to remember that the person you're becoming along the way is also you, right? You're the same person that you are now than who you're going to become. Don't live in the future, don't live in the past. Live in the right now. Okay? And they're talking, you may feel blocked until you take inspired action towards one goal. There it is, that star. Okay? That's the goal. That's the prize. Okay? It's time to move forward. It's time to make a decision and be determined in your action, so that you can define your desire properly to the universe with clarity. Okay? Run in the direction of that dream or the dreams, and that will confidently unpack and unfold your path in front of you. When you choose not to make a decision, you choose to stay stuck. And we had unstick the stuck yesterday. Inaction is the exact opposite of what you want to build. Okay? So I like that. They're saying it's time to move. Choose where you're going. And both, this one is move beyond intention to believe. And I believe that's 5 again. 5 is that card of work, isn't it? It's like saying go. Go now. So they start off with a spiritual message saying you are a spiritual being. And you have light working charisma in spades. You have the glow of a leader and the ability to bring people and things under a common umbrella for a unified goal. Again, talking about goals. Get your goals in check, right? Use your powerful voice and your message to inspire people, to show them the way by walking the talk. Seek to serve and move from intention to a place of unquestionable belief. Oh, belief. Really? This card right here, believe. It's right there. Isn't that fun? You are being asked to untether your fate so that you can multiply and flourish. There's no need to follow anyone else without checking in with yourself. And that's the thing. Check in with you. Do what you want to do from inside out, right? Don't hold on to old ways of thinking without questioning them. Okay, don't use your old go-to. Make sure you're questioning why you're using that. What beliefs are you growing into? What new things have you developed? There's a lot here to choose from, right? Because when you figure out how you really believe in yourself and what you know to be true for you right now, that's how your intention, your miracles, and your spectacular life will thrive. If you need to, write them down. Say them out loud. And hear the conviction in those beliefs. State your future. State your present to the universe. And as soon as you do, you're going to unlock your symphony of success. So yeah, I like that. It's very good. And I think that's it. I think their messages is very beautiful. They're very heartfelt. As always, I feel that they believe in you. They believe that you have a lot more power than you give yourself credit for. My guides are always telling me the same thing to me as well, that I have much more power than I allow myself to use. And that you should do the same. You should really question how much you don't give yourself permission to do things. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. This is long enough. My God, these videos are longer this week than last week, but it's all good. It feels great. The energy is just flowing just right. And I hope you can let it just kind of tenderly hit you all in the right spots, and that it opens up all the connections you need to go forward. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings as always, my beautiful Pisces. And thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow where we're doing the outcome. How all this is going to kind of pan out for you in the end. Take good care. And see you then. Bye for now.